webinar na ito na kung saan ikaw nga po ang patuloy na magbigay ng kaliwanagan sa bawat isa sa amin na nakikinig at kalakasan at karunungan kay Dr. Hector na kung saan ay maihahayag niya ng may kaayusan, may kaliwanagan, ang lahat ng aming pag-uusapan. Maraming salamat po, O Diyos. Ito pong aming dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Good morning po. Thank you, Pastora, for the very wonderful prayer. So we
Morning
will not
po.
waste time. We'll proceed now to our objectives for today. No? If you notice, the title is Chi Pathology, but don't worry, we're going to review the basics on the Chi. Good morning, sister. Okay. Good morning po. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. So first we go to the basics. We prepared 40 questions for everyone to answer. So we hope that everyone will have fun remembering all the info, no, during the time when you were still learning TCM. Okay. The first question is, what are the clinical signs of G deficiency? This is very important because when you're in front of the patient, when you say signs kasi, ito yung nakikita mo, like what you actually see on the patient, no? Or when you say symptom, this is about what the patient feels, okay? So sign is more objective, symptom is subjective. Okay, who would like to do the honors? Ma'am Letty?
Ay,
Okay.
yan mo, takin.
These are the clinical signs. Kasi it's understandable, di ba? When you say deficient in chi, so that means you're deficient in energy. So
Yeah.
you are pagod, no? You have fatigue. I'm sure you're familiar with people who look tired, no? Hmm. Actually, they will tell you that even if they had a very good sleep the night before, they still feel pagod. No? Second, when you say deficient in chi, that means there is weakness, no? Lack of energy. Obviously, you would be able to determine if the patient looks weak, no? Or you ask the patient, do you feel weak? Or there is weakness in spirit. How do we check the spirit? We look at the eyes, di ba? Di ba? Immediately you can tell if the patient is not in good spirits. No, we call it the shan, the spirit. So, especially for those who need help, not only physically but emotionally, spiritually, di ba? Di ba, sister? No. And shortness of breath, no? Um, okay, so you you try asking this question because this is a very clear sign of lung qi deficiency or even the heart qi deficiency. Okay, this one you need to do some palpation. Um,
Huwag ko lang gamitin mo. Huwag ko lang gamitin. May RX pad ko yun. Hindi. Alin? Mag-record lang ako na.
the left. Okay, why? Itong left kasi, this is more of the yin and the blood. Okay? While the right pulse, the right wrist, will tell you more about the qi and the yang. So pag mahina po siya, that's qi deficiency most likely. And so you need to be able to know the points. For you to be able to know if you're doing the right thing, magbabago yung pulse niya sa right. Siyempre, that's the reason nga why the patient comes to you, di ba? Oo, so ma-energize siya. Kung pagod pa rin siya pag katapos ng treatment mo, you might want to review. Okay? Yan. And you look at the tongue. You don't actually see so much, no, except for some teeth marks, but not all the time, no? Hindi naman, kasi there are uh, cases where hindi naman umabot pa ng isang taon or 6 na buwan, no? So, usually, makikita mo it's very moist. Diba? Normally, the tongue is slightly moist, not wet, no? So the tongue is pale, okay? What is the normal color of the tongue? It's pale red or pink. So if it's pale, then it's probably a deficiency, okay? Deficient, kulang. So I hope that's very clear. You have to use halogen light or you have to use natural light, no? Next, what are the six functions of qi? Okay, di ba when you talk about qi, you think of movement, you think of stimulation, di ba? Hmm. And another function of the qi is warming. Okay? Kaya if the, the the chi is deficient, the patient's immune system is not that strong, no? Kasi diba, I'm sure you remember the Wei Qi, diba? So if there's something preventing the Wei Qi to act, then mahina yung Qi, no? Okay? So if you feel cold, actually, pag malamig na ang paa or ang kamay ng pasyente, it's already probably yang deficiency. So, qi deficiency, hindi pa masyadong malamig, no? Or nag-uumpisa pa lang na uh, nagma-manifest yung deficient symptom. Okay. Another thing, it is used for defense, no? So for those people, obviously, who are deficient in qi, they easily get sick. Defense against what? Defense against what we call external pathogens, bacteria, viruses. Okay, the qi is also responsible for holding, no? Holding the blood within the blood vessels. Remember spleen chi? Okay, are you familiar? Have you seen patients na may mga pasa-pasa or you probably can relate to it? Sometimes may pasa-pasa. That is a sign that the chi of the spleen is unable to hold the blood within the blood vessels. No? Transformative. Okay? This actually refers to your ability to transform something into another. For example, kumain ka, no? Saan ba pupunta yon? Sa stomach. Okay? So, the food should be transformed into something more digestible. So, pag nagstay lang po siya sa, yung ganun pa rin. I'm sorry. Okay. And all these six, oh, these are all the six functions of the qi. Okay? Next. Uh, we will have to review some terms. Chung Chi. No? Chung Chi. Ano ba yung Chung Chi? This is what we call the holding Chi. So pag sinabi mong holding Chi, it's the central Chi. And it is located in the middle jiao. Ay, mag-pronounce pala ng jiao, it's jiao. No? So, middle jiao or middle burner. Why middle burner? Kasi andun yung spleen and stomach, no? So actually, the Tsung Chi or the central Chi originates from the Chi of the spleen and stomach. So, what is a manifestation of Tsung Chi deficiency? Kung mahina ang Tsung Chi, magkakaroon ng rectal prolapse and uterine prolapse. Okay? Yun. So parang think of this as sinking, no? So that's chi deficiency, di ba, yung spleen chi sinking. So this one, if you have rectal prolapse and uterine prolapse, this is caused by deficiency in your holding chi or sung chi. Now, sung chi is actually, sinabi ko nga kanina, is related to the spleen and the stomach, no? So from the from its source alone, we now know that it is very important for digestion and also nutrient absorption. So pag na-absorb mo yung nutrients, you will have good overall vitality. So again, this is something to do with transforming food, no? Okay? What do we transform food into? Energy and blood. Kaya if mahina yung chung chi mo, hindi ka magka-transform ng pagkain mo into uh, blood and chi. Yun lang naman yun bottom line, di ba? Okay. So again, what happens when you have deficiency in chung chi? So you can have fatigue again, no? Poor appetite, no? And also bloating and loose stools. Okay? So pag meron tayong tinatawag na excess, especially if hindi siya naka-hold. So excess like dampness or phlegm. Okay? We can discuss that later. Then we have Tang Chi. We pronounce it Tang Dao, Tang Chi. Ito yung tinatawag nating anti-pathogenic Chi or also called the upright Chi, no? Or the vital energy. Okay? This is for total body disease resistance. Okay? Total. So this is like your immune system, no? So Tang Chi or vital energy is like your innate, no, defensive energy that will protect you from getting sick and also will maintain your health. So pag mahina yung sang chi mo, what happens? You get you easily get sick. Okay? So it is quite important to maintain the sang chi. Otherwise, even if walang pathogen, madali kang magkasakit. Okay? Yun lang yun. And so there. So that is why whatever it is that we're doing, we need to actually educate the patients to have a regular um, maintenance, no? Yung mga treatments natin. Another type of qi is the Qingluo qi.
Dok, nawala ka.
You see the screen? Yeah. Is the screen okay?
Yes po.
Okay. So this is what you call the Da Qi response. Okay? So some people hindi parang walang ano. So this is very important, no? The Qing Luo Qi. And we all know that there are 12 primary meridians that are associated with specific organs, no? So yon. So Qing Luo Qi. I think everybody is familiar with this. Another is Wei Qi, no? What is Wei Qi ba? Defensive.
Defensive.
Yeah. And think of the skin. Kaya if your skin has lesions or may mga hindi maganda yung skin mo, you easily get sick because the Wei Qi occupies the space between the skin and the muscles. Remember that solely, no? Okay. So, ang purpose ng Wei Qi, um, of course, to defend you, it will warm the body and maintain your body temperature. Kaya pag nakapasok ka ng isang or pumunta ka ng isang bansa na super lamig, you have to have a very good Wei Qi. Otherwise, malamig ka pa rin. Okay? So kung mahina yung ano mo, Wei Qi, then we'll have a problem. Now, do not confuse this with Song Qi, yung kanina, ha? This is Zong Qi. Walang age. Ito yung tinatawag nating ancestral chi or chest chi. So why is it called ancestral? Because we inherit it from our parents. Okay? So, kaya there are people who are really born to be, kaya, di ba, like, masakitin talaga. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, so this is derived from Ku Chi and Ching Chi. So later, we're going to discuss ano na naman yung Ching Chi. Okay. Are you overwhelmed? So saan ba nanggaling itong Zong Chi? This is derived from both parents at conception. Kaya alam nyo, when the woman conceives, dapat healthy siya. Healthy in both body, mind, and spirit. No? Hindi yung takot siya or gusto niya ipalaglag. No, that will definitely affect the the fetus. Believe me. No? I had a patient before. I think I know it's not gusto na ipalaglag, no? The woman got pregnant at the age of 15. So they were so afraid because of the marites kasi both parents they are very active sa community, no? They even serve sa church. Okay, so yon. So dapat hindi ka takot, you should welcome the baby, no? Otherwise, your offspring will also have issues, no? So, what is the function of the zong qi? It promotes circulation and respiration. It is so easy to tell if the zong qi is deficient, especially pag naglamano ka. Di ba usually you make lamano, no? You shake hands. Pag malamig ang kamay niya, most likely mahina ang ancestral qi niya. And make sure that after your treatment, uminit na yung
Nawawala ka daw.
okay? So, Ku Chi, what does it create? The two types of Qi, the Ying Qi and the Wei Qi. Okay? So, Ku Chi, importante ito so that you are able to create another two types of Qi. Okay? Ying Qi is nutrient Qi and Wei Qi. Okay? And Ku Chi supports your Yuan Qi. Yuan Qi is your original Qi. Ang dami na nating Qi. Remember, the topic today is about Qi. Okay? Now, this was the one we were talking about earlier. Qing Qi. Okay, this is called cosmic Qi or clearing Qi. It is very important to have clean air, no? But okay, to have light. Can you imagine the world na madilim? Okay. Na tapos walang oxygen, no? So, it is actually environmental. So, ibig sabihin, if you live in an environment where it's really, really polluted, then you will not have Qing Qi. Okay? All living organisms, they require Qing Qi. It cannot be separated from environment. So even if you eat the right food, even if you think you're healthy, if you live in an environment that is polluted, or you live with people who are disrespect, yung mga negative energy, or those who a lot of things that are contrary to the society's no norms, no? Yung mga ganun, 'di ba? Kaya the people that you go out with or the people that you live, in the environment, they really matter. 'Di ba? So this is what we call the clearing chi, no? Yeah. Qing chi. Next, the yuan source chi. This is the primary chi because it is derived from our gene, the congenital essence. So I have a question. So saan organ ito nanggaling, itong yuan source chi?
Sa
Okay?
parent.
Organ.
Ay, organ.
Kidney.
Kidney,
Kidney.
very good. Kidney, kayo talaga.
Joke
Kidney.
lang.
Activates the Zangfu organs. Okay? Yuan source chi. Okay, let's talk about liver qi. Mga specific na, no? What is the importance of liver qi?
Then smooth flow of chi.
Maintains the smooth flow. Alam niyo ba kung galit ka parati sa mundo and you don't go to
Gets ko.
church, you are not, you know, you spend more time with your godparents. Tapos mga gagalitan ka, you will have liver qi stagnation. Okay? And we all know that aside from maintaining the smooth flow of qi, the liver is also producing bile, no? So saan ba nakatago yung bile? Sa gallbladder. So pag galit ka all the time, galit ka sa mundo, no, you don't seek spiritual help like pastora and also sister. So this is really important, no? In fact, ito yung tinatawag. Kaya si Ma'am Letty, when she posts messages na medyo inspiring, pag may nagagalit, hindi yun, medyo may problema ang liver chi, di ba? Tapos, yung pagkain mo, yung mga ganun yun. Kailangan, positive lang tayo.
Positive yan, doctor. Nahula ka na naman.
And can you imagine pag nag-stagnate yung liver chi mo, magkakaroon yun ng heat. It will affect all organs. No? Kasi when you say smooth flow of chi, we're referring to all organs that will be affected pag affected si liver. Do you agree? Yeah. What about heart chi? So heart chi has something to do about controlling the blood and the vessels, no? Can when you say heart chi, that means your heart can pump well because pag hindi siya nagpa-pump, mag-expect ka yung blood mo hindi din tumatakbo, no? And what happens? Um, Especially pag yung blood mo ang dumi-dumi, so they get stuck sa walls, no? And so that will impede the circulation. And by the way, if kung gusto mo malaman may issues sa heart, always ask the person, no, or the patient, do you have palpitations? So again, you have to define what is palpitations. Palpitations doesn't only mean that you can feel your heart is beating fast. Kahit mabagal yan or normal yung rhythm, it's still palpitations. Okay? And usually, if the heart chi is deficient, the patient will not look at you straight in the eye. It's not because they are guilty of something. It's just that they cannot maintain good eye contact. Okay? Spleen chi, this is very easy, no? So think of food. Okay, paano mo natin malalaman na isang tao medyo mahilig sa food? Okay, you don't have to really look further. I think you know what I mean, no? Bakit puro bakit parang bilog yung nakikita mo, yung mga ganun. Or, pwede ring payat na payat siya, katulad ng iba dyan. Okay, so transports water and food. Stomach chi. Ano man trabaho ng stomach? So, actually the main function of the stomach is just to receive, no, and rot the food, no, rotting or decomposing the food. Remember, stomach is a young organ. But, okay, how do we know na humihina na ang stomach chi? When you look at the tongue, di ba may coating siya, di ba? Now, what is a normal tongue coating? It should be thin and wide. Tapos nakita mo may mga kulang-kulang na, no? Para bang yung carpet mo tapos nilatag mo ganon, parang may mga butas na, no? Have you seen patients like that? Sometimes probably they've been taking too many medications, especially those that can affect the stomach, no? So that is already stomach chi deficiency. So ito yung tinatawag nating um, hindi rooted yung coating ng tongue. Okay? So stomach chi. So pag nawala na yung coating, stomach yin deficiency na yan. No? And I believe you know where the stomach, you know, the stomach part of the tongue is. Okay? In the center. Okay? Now, lung qi. Okay. Ay nako, I tell you, pag lung qi, all you have to remember, okay, nakita mo, narinig mo that the voice is paos. No, probably because of the nature of their job, baka singer or teacher, o sigaw ng sigaw sa bahay. Then mahina yung lung qi niya, no? And it dominates ascending, descending chi movement. Normally, the lung chi should descend. Pag mahina yung lung chi ng pasyente, umaakyat siya ulit. So magka-cough ka. And as we grow older, as we get older, the kidney will have to connect with the lung, no? Ang purpose ng kidney po kasi, so ay yung iba nagtataka, bakit nung tumanda na saka lang nagka-asthma? It's because your kidney is already done. Take a look at those people undergoing dialysis. Okay, they have issues with their lungs as well. Okay. Oh, kidney chi is very, very important. Why? It controls the reproduction. So if you are unable to, you know, what's this? If you're unable to multiply your lahi, no? Or that means you are able to impregnate someone or a woman, then you have to blame it on the kidney chi. But don't worry, we can still do something about it. You need just to change your lifestyle or receive acupuncture treatments. It also governs water. So, usually pag yung paa mo nagsuswell, think of kidneys na yan. Kailangan kasi na i-excrete mo yan. And it also dominates the bone. So if you have so many bone issues, no? That's a sign that the kidney chi is weak because the kidney controls the bone. Now let's go to types of chi deficiency. There are four types. Yung pinaka-common lang ha. Because ang gusto ko, when you are in front of the patient, baka mamaya, di ba? Ano kaya ito? Spleen chit. Kasi you notice, the pulse on the left, on the right, is weaker than the left. No? Ano nga yung right wrist ulit? It's about qi and yang. Okay? So, pag left wrist, yung heart, yung liver, pati yung ano, it's yin and blood. Okay? So pag weaker yung right wrist, yung right pulse, then think of chi deficiency. Then, if you remember what we have talked about kanina, then it would be very easy for you to differentiate each of this. Spleen chi deficiency, lung chi deficiency, heart chi. Especially if you are a fan of the 4-point needle technique, no? Okay. So what are the clinical signs of spleen chi deficiency? Andito po ang clinical signs. Okay? I think it's already a given. Bakit may fatigue, no? And poor appetite. Okay? Poor appetite. Actually, kain lang siya ng kain pero wala talaga siyang ganang kumain. Kain lang daw siya kasi pagka daw gutom eh. Maganda lang. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Because the spleen chi movement is upward, di ba? So pag parati ka nagda-down, diarrhea is going downward. That could be a sign of spleen chi deficiency. Now, may weight loss or naging thin. Okay? Okay, yung mga lumalaki, dampness na yon or phlegm. Okay? Ngayon, may mga katulad ng iba dyan, baka may spleen deficiency, no? Weight loss, payat. Okay? Muscular atrophy, namumuluntoy na yung those may hemorrhage, edema, anal prolapse. So blame this on the chung chi. Hindi niya ma-hold yung ano mo. And then there is chronic poor absorption. Kasi nagtataka minsan that they will usually tell you, bakit hindi nag improve yung weight niya even if kumakain siya. Okay? So it's not about kainin mo na lahat ng healthy food. Kasi there's something wrong. Ano bang trabaho ng spleen? Transform and transport. Okay, so if you have spleen qi deficiency, it will not be able to do that. It tonifies the tonifies the qi of the spleen. Why? Diba, ang large intestine and the stomach, they have the same polarity. And the stomach is interiorly, exteriorly related to the spleen. Okay? And yeah. So hawakan mo kaagad yung LI-10 niya. Pag pinress mo, tapos ay parang masarap siya. So deficient yun. Kasi pag excess, baka suntukin ka niya. Okay, LI-10. And then you need to also needle bladder 21, which is the box shoe. Another name is association point. Para maiba naman. Okay? This is according to Machocha, no? Association point is another term for box shoe. So stomach, why? Magkatuwang tala parati si stomach pati si spleen. That's why you have to needle both bladder 21 and bladder 20. Now, this is deficient. That means you have to tonify. Okay? Now, if nagdadiarrhea yung patient, you can needle GV1. Kung ayaw naman niya, di wag mo napilitin. Next, we go to lung qi deficiency clinical signs. Of course, number one is weakness kasi kulang nga sa qi. And then, ang tagal-tagal na nung ubo niya, no? And the cough gets worse pag gumagalaw siya. Hmm? Hmm. So, na-aggravate siya. Kasi diba, when you move, you need a lot of qi. So, pag gumagalaw ka, then kulang ka na nga ng qi, lalala yung cough mo. Do you get it? So these are the things that you have to ask. And then, paulit-ulit yung kanyang respiratory problem. Lahat na ng antibiotics na inom na niya. So, kaya you need to have friends sa mga pulmonologists, no? Okay, so, spontaneous sweating. When you say spontaneous sweating, bigla na kahit hindi mainit, nagpapawis na lang. Why? Because the skin pores are open. Why? Because of mahina yung Wei Qi. And Wei Qi is controlled by the lung Qi. So kung mahina ang lung Qi, ihina yung Wei Qi mo, which is responsible for the opening and closing of the skin pores. Okay? So think about that. Yung mga pawisin, no? If you sweat ka agad yung kamay, no? So you might want to look at this. It could be lung Qi deficiency. And it actually, okay, by the way, I failed to mention, pag nag-diagnose ka na Qi deficiency, it's almost always chronic. Ibig sabihin, matagal na po siya. So, huwag ka mag-expect na kaagad gumagaling, no? So, you may want to space the treatment once a week or every 2 weeks. So, 8 to 10 sessions, depends on you. And then magkaroon ng break. So, it doesn't mean na na-complete na niya yung cycle mo. Let's say 10 sessions, okay na siya. Mag-rest mo na kayo ng 1 month. Then, ulitin mo naman. This time, hindi na every week, kundi every 2 weeks. So, if possible, aabot na 2 years. O kung pa pwede forever, di ba? Kasi there are people who are born with... So, pag every month, pwede na, or twice a month. Okay? Now, what are the points? Of course, everyone is familiar with lung 7. Lung 9, okay. Lung 9 is the source point or the mother point. Bakit siya tinatawag na mother point? Miss Letty or Pastora? Mother's
Tonify the mother if there's deficiency.
earth, no?
Earth.
Earth. Point of the lung channel, lung 9, point for the vessels and also for the chi movement. Okay, magkatabi lang yan. Now, the Bakshu point of the lung is bladder 13, and then we have blood REN 17 or conception vessel 17, which is very, very good for the heart and lung qi. Okay? Also for chest pain. In fact, REN 17 is known as the influential point for the qi. And this is also called the front move of for the pericardium. Okay? Yun. Kasi magkatabi lang yan eh. Si lung pati si heart, di ba? And sino ba ang nagpo-protect muna kay heart? Ang magtatrabaho muna is the pericardium. Okay? Then we have the chi tonic, which is Li10. Okay? Which is the partner of the lung. Okay? And of course, the never the always present stomach 36. Okay? And are you familiar with Ting Chuan? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ay, nako. Instant yung especially pag inuubo yung pasyente. No? Or you don't have to needle all of this. No? So, pwede naman, i-needle mo na lang lahat. No? 7 pa to eh. Sabi kasi nung ni Doktora Palangka, dapat hindi mag-exceed ng 8. So, bilateral yan ha. So, bale
Hmm?
6. Pero kung hindi mo naman, kasi minsan, ay by the way, I failed to mention pala, as much as possible, pag yung pasyente mo, payat na nga, may edad pa, huwag mo masyadong damihan yung needle. No? Baka mo lalong mag-deficient. Okay?
Minimum daw.
8. Pwede,
Maximum.
oh, 8 nga ang maximum.
Ah,
Minimum 6. 6 sorry minimum 6, maximum 8. So that's
ah.
both 8, 8, so 16. Okay? Now let's go to Archie deficiency clinical signs. Now ito, no? Do not ever presume na negative yung mga blood chem niya, negative yung kanyang 2D echo, ECG, na wala siyang heart issue. This is what is good about what we're doing because kahit negative yung mga results, sa atin may imbalance na siya. So, number one would be palpitations, easily frightened. Huh? That's heart rate deficiency. Okay, arrhythmias. You know what is arrhythmia? You know, irregular heart rhythm. Okay? Shortness of breath because kamag-anak siya ni lung, di ba? And congestive heart failure. Okay? Uh, everything is with an effort. Like, magbubuhat ng bangko, talagang masasaktan siya, hindi niya kaya, no? Magpapalpitate ka agad. Okay? Um, so yun. So what are the points? I'm sure you're more excited. Kaya, at saka take note kahit I had a patient before, he was in his 50s, early 50s, and he said, everything daw is normal. Sabi ko, just take care of the heart. No? After 6 months, the wife came back. Sabi ko, asan na yung husband mo? Namatay na. So, akala ko pa negative lahat yung mga 2D echo, gano'n, gano'n. Sabi niya, you were right pala. No? So, yun. So, gano'n. So, parang kung ayaw mo atakihin sa puso, then you need to know these points. No? Kasi usually, pag sinabi mong heart deficiency, hindi pa siya that malala. Di ba? Di ba, sister, we need to be able to address the issue already while early. Di ba? That's what you call really prevention. Can actually help the pulse. Kidney chip clinical signs. Pag kidney talaga, meron ka ng sa paa mo or sa pelvis and also the lower back. Okay? Urinary incontinence, nagda-diaper ka na. Okay? Hindi mo mapigilan yung pag-ihi. So, yon. Okay, meron kang arthritis. Arthritis is painful obstruction syndrome or P syndrome, and there are many types, no? So, kahit anong type pa yan, that's P syndrome. Okay? Deafness. Okay? Deafness is a sign of the kidneys are not okay. And then meron kang infertility. Although you may be fertile, pero meron kang, this doesn't have to be present. So ibig sabihin lang, if any of these symptoms, that's already kidney Qi deficiency. Okay? Now let's go to the acupuncture points, which I think will interest you more. Now, bladder 23 is the Bakshu point of the kidney. And I expect you to be very good at locating it. And then we have the front move point or the alarm point. In case ang pasyente is in pain, na right there and then, it's called gallbladder 25. Okay? And then for incontinence, ay nako, this is really effective, promise. Bladder 39. So, do not expect naman na kaya kailangan tuloy-tuloy, minimum of 2 years or treatment, no? Bladder 40, your favorite for caudal back pain, no? Masakit. And kidney 3 is the source point of the kidney. And of course, yung always present na stomach 36. Okay? I'm sure you know where Bai Hui is. No? GV20, Bai Hui. Okay? Kung may paralysis. Kasi what we want is, para bang parang i-charge mo siya. No? Yun. Next. What is Qi stagnation? Okay? This is the opposite of Qi deficiency. Stagnation, that means nag-stagnate, ano lang. So, there is excess accumulation of Qi in a location. Okay? Hindi gumagalaw ang Qi. So, pag hindi siya gumagalaw, hindi mo na-distribute, so nag-accumulate siya. So, there will be local pain, stiffness, and organ dysfunction. Okay? So, that's Qi stagnation. And palipat-lipat yung pain. No? Palipat-lipat yung pain. Parating nagda-travel. Okay? What are the major types of Qi stagnation? So the first one is local Qi stagnation. And the most common is liver Qi stagnation. Lalo na pag mayroong emotional issue. Nako, liver Qi stagnation. Then we have LI Qi stagnation. That's so common. Stomach Qi stagnation. But in my experience, itong dalawa. No? So, major types lang, although there are other types of Qi stagnation. But what I'm presenting to you today are the ones that you usually find in the clinic. In my experience, ito lang usually. Okay? And also, stomach Qi. Kasi why? Kasi pag nag-stomach blood stagnation na yan, it could be cancer of the stomach. Diba? O, pag nag-LI blood stagnation na yan, it could be colorectal cancer. Diba? So, prevent na tayo. Cervical Qi stagnation. Back pain is thoracolumbar Qi stagnation. Hip pain is hip Qi stagnation. So what are the points? I think this is more exciting, no? Okay. So local points, pag sinabi mong local point, yung area of the pain. Ito yung tinatawag nating ashi, no? But you needle it last. Okay? So, kung meron kang EA, electroacupuncture, and I'm sure sa paa ay meron yan, no? Aside from the area of the pain, ano mo yung stomach 36 and GB34. GB34 is the Husi point. Okay? Stomach 36, magkatabi lang yan, di ba? Oh, then yung area ng pain. You needle the area of the pain last. But it's up to you. Electroacupuncture is best. So invest on an EA. No? Now, what are the clinical signs of liver Qi stagnation? I tell you, napaka-common ito. 80 to 90% of those who come to you with pain, nako, meron niyang emotional aspect, no? Ito, Sino ba nakaka-relate nito? Anger, irritability, hyperactivity. Some people, sa totoo lang yung bang kahit matutulog na lang, ang dami pang ginagawa, no? Tapos may issue yan. Emotional stress, depression, nervousness, and hypertension. Okay. Yan. Let's go to the points. Very few points. Liver 3, which is the source point of the liver, GB34. GB34 is, yeah, and then also bladder 18, which is the back shoe of the liver. So less points lang, ang ganda ng effect, no? Now, let's go to large intestine chi stagnation. Ano ba ang clinical sign? Sino ba dito gusto magkaroon ng colon cancer? Ha? O, bago mangyari iyon, alam mo na yung signs, no? Impaction, okay? Colonics can, I'm not so sure ha, pero dito mo madidetect may mga impacted stool, no? Constipation, no? And also when you have gaseous colic, naglalabas ka ng gasap ng sakit-sakit, okay? Or dumudumi ka, tapos parang may naiwan pa. Okay? Mas kailangan mo talagang mag-strain para lang makadumi. That is large intestine chi stagnation. So the points, spoon feeding na to ha. Okay? Para matapos na. Stomach 37, which is the lower Husi. Stomach 36, ang walang or ever present. Bladder 21, bladder 25, which is the backshoe of LI, and GV1, which is local. Sige, gawin mo na lang, no? For this, takutin mo, baka magka-cancer ka. Kasi pag, what happens pag yung chi stagnation mo is unresolved? It will become blood stagnation. So that is equivalent to cancer na. Okay? So marami tayong pwedeng matulungan ito, lalo na pag may family history of cancer. Okay, what is rebellious chi? Chi is not flowing in the proper direction. Yan ang ibig sabihin. It can be secondary to chi stagnation. For example, na-stress ka, katulad ni Ma'am Letty, I'm sure
Ayan, ikaw, stress din. Na-stress.
no?
Na,
Rebellious
Shopee
stomach
daw.
chi. Yeah. Nawala ba sila? Okay. So, what are the clinical signs of rebellious stomach chi? Okay. Hiccups, nausea, and vomiting. Okay? Ano bang hiccup sa Tagalog? Oh. Yeah, basta yun. That's rebellious stomach chi. No? Nasuko-suka ka o sumusuka ka talaga, no? So what are the acupuncture points for rebellious stomach chi? These are the points. Napansin nyo, hindi rin nakikipag-ano rin compete si GB34, no? Because when you have stomach chi stagnation, remember, when you have stomach chi stagnation, it can lead to rebellious stomach chi. Okay? So, these are the points. I'm sure you're all familiar with the stomach 36, GB34, pericardium 6, CV12. Now, let's go to the clinical signs of rebellious lung chi. Okay? Sneezing. Di ba may mga tao sneeze ng sneeze? No? Or coughing, dyspnea, or asthma. Okay? What are the points? Bladder 13, because bladder 13 is the backshoe point of the lung. And of course, pag inuubo, Ding Chuan. And the local point, REN 22 or CV 22. Now, let's go to the last one. Prolapse chi. Okay? Prolapse chi is actually due to deficiency of Chung chi. No? Clinical signs are prolapse rectum, uterus, or other organs. Tapos minsan nagdo-drool, yung tulo laway ba, no? Drooping of the lips. Nagdo-droop yung lips niya tapos tumutulo laway. And also chronic diarrhea. Acupuncture points and GB1 and CV1. Okay? Thank you for your attention. We will continue next Saturday, and I already asked Ma'am Letty to give you a copy of the uh,
Nawala siya. Ay,
mahina yung internet ko, grabe. Okay.
sir, pwede question?
Sure.
Sir, di ba like kapag ang isang tao low in potassium, they call it parang mababang energy nila. Siyempre sa atin, chi yun.
Mm.
So, under what ano po ba siya sa potassium?
Kinichi.
Kidney chi pa rin po yun.
Kinichi deficiency.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a
Thank you po,
good
sir.
one. I like that.
Apo. Kasi sir, di ba?
Mapapansin mo yung,
Apo.
yeah, sorry. May papansin mo yung mga mababa ang potassium, bingi din, or may tinnitus. Mm.
Okay. Sir, what about yung mga may low in potassium na siya, anemic pa rin siya. Siyempre, di ba sa ano ng blood po yun?
Okay, una-una, this is where your skill in looking at the tongue and feeling the pulse is important, no?
Yes
Uh,
po.
pag anemic siya, it has something to do, of course, we call it blood deficiency. So
Yes
tingnan
po.
mo kung meron siyang issues sa heart niya, no? And which is really, really very common because the heart and the kidneys, they have a direct communication. 'Di ba? Heart, parang fire and water yan. No?
Mm.
So, ibig sabihin, pag may issue ka sa heart, magkakaroon.
Nawala na si sir.
Babalik pa.
Nawala na si Doc.
That
Babalik.
means yeah, there is really an issue with both the heart and the kidneys. And ako kasi, like, if I see a patient, especially pag may edad na, I would always consider the heart. So, of course, pag medyo may edad na yung patient, kidney, liver yan. Oh, 'di ba tuloy-tuloy yan? Pati ang heart niyan affected most sometimes. Or
Tama
most of.
kayo, sir. Tama po kayo kasi meron na siyang heart enlargement.
Ay, wow, salamat na-jackpot. Ay, parang kakilala mo yata. Yan, sana hindi ikaw, Pastora. Joke.
Hindi naman po ako yun. Hindi po ako
Alam
yun.
mo, emotions talaga, no? You have to be likable. Huwag yung
Apo.
parang huwag mo halata na, yung parang ano ka talaga, mataas ka sa kanila. In fact, dapat very comfortable yung patient sa inyo. Alam mo, minsan gumagaling na kinakausap ko pa lang.
Yes po.
And
Thank
I
you, sir.
love your aura, Pastora. Very, very Christian, very.
Thank you po, sir.
Alam nyo, sabahan nyo na ng spiritual, ano. And kahit anong religion niya, ang importante is, kasi di ba, we're promoting wellness, no?
Yes
I
po.
hope people will start practicing preventive medicine. This is more important. Kasi bakit tayo mag-aantay pa? Katulad kanina, bakit ka mag-aantay mag-stomach cancer or magkaroon ng colorectal cancer? Eh, pwede naman nating, you know, pwede naman natin siyang maagapan. Ang problema nga lang,
Ah,
we don't know what to detect or what to look for. So, yun. Another question, Pastora?
So far, yun lang naman po, sir.
Did
Natanong ko
everyone
isip
like
nila.
today's presentation? Somebody was asking basic. I think this is very basic already. Ang ano ko lang kasi, I always incorporate something that you've seen. Kasi gusto ko kasi, hindi lang puro basic yung, kaya na-apply mo kaagad sa clinic. Ay, malay nyo, baka mamaya may pasyente kayo. Yun.
Hmm. Tama,
Diba?
tama po.
So we're going to give you a copy of the answer key. And I hope I
for
did
us,
not go too fast
Doc,
because this is very important, no? Yes.
Doc, magkakaroon lang sila ng copy if they register sa June 6,
Depende
July
sa iyo
6.
kung mabait sila sa iyo.
Sabi mo kanina. Baka masita
Oo,
ako.
ano, huwag mo masyadong pilitin. Pakonsensyahin mo na lang, okay? Oo, wagyan na ng copy pag ano. Kailan ba yung next nating 11?
July 16 po.
Ay, July 16. Okay.
Ah,
So,
i-share ko?
ay, hindi, motivate mo sila na bumili na ng ticket for the convention. Then they will
Convention.
forever be welcome here, okay?
Convention. Yan
October.
ko.
O
The
sige,
next.
promote ka na ng ating activities. Yeah.
Yan
Ayan,
po.
so we would like to invite everyone to another face-to-face and Zoom webinar on July 16 to be given by Dr. Samuel Dizon. He will be discussing integrative medicine approach to immune disease. Immune disease. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, he's the National Certification Committee for Naturopathy and a board member pa po.
Yes.
So,
Ah,
even
okay.
naturopathies po are welcome.
Amazing.
Doc, may pahabol na question. Okay lang po ba?
Thank you.
Pwede bang magtanong pa ng isa na lang, Miss Letty?
Oo.
Diyan si Doc.
Magbabayad ka na. Oo.
Is
Magbabayad ka na.
Doc, halimbawa, in the event po, Doc, na yung tao kasi you're saying na yung mga back shoe points, can we have the ear or the head acupuncture instead of back shoe with the
yeah,
front? Yun na
yeah,
lang po, di bale. Pwede naman po, di po ba?
yes.
Okay. Yun lang po, Doc. Thank you po.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Pastor. So, are we good?
Yes po.
Can we have, can we open your cameras? Oh, can you open your camera instead?
Okay.
Or, ano, picture taking ng promotion. Thank you. Wow, si Miss Edessa Cha. Nagiging regular na rin.
Wow, maganda nila.
Doctora Edessa Cha. Lilian Discartin from Hilda Narciso from the province of, nakalimutan ko na. Okay. Saan nga ba?
Sir Landrina.
Kitapawan. Kitabawan po sila. Kitapawan.
Kidapawan.
Oh,
Wow. Sana
Yeah, malayo.
oh. Uy, maganda doon na.
Oo nga
Very,
po.
oo, totoo yan.
Pupunta ako minsan. Pupunta ako minsan. Pupunta ako
saka
minsan.
the
Talaga.
Kidapawenyo
Huh?
should be blessed because andun yan sila. Talagang noon pa yan sila nag-aaral talaga as in. God bless all of you for
Opo.
sharing your skill. Okay,
Miss
so can we
Leia de la Cruz din,
siguro
malayo.
before we tapos na ba pictorial? Okay, so
Hindi
do
pa
you
sila
want to
naka-open.
continue? Do you want to have another one next the Saturday?
Yes, yes.
We will
Yes
still
po.
Sabi,
continue with chi pathology and then magkaroon tayo ng exam on the third Saturday.
Mm.
Online exam. Okay. So let's request kanina si Pastora, maybe we can request this time for the closing prayers para meron tayong lalo sa mga makasalanan tulad ko. Okay, so si
Sister Leandrina.
Sister
Sister,
Leandrina. Sister Leandrina, can you do the honors?
Ah, ano po, pasalamat?
Opo,
ah,
closing
close the door.
prayers. Opo.
Mahal na Ama, ang pinanggalingan ng lahat at ng lakas ng buhay dito sa mundo na ito. Maraming salamat po sa binahagi na Dr. Hector today. At sana ito ay maging magsig sa aming isipan, sa aming puso, at sa aming diwa, at sa aming paggawa para sa kalusugan ng bawat isa at ng lahat. Ito ay aming tinataas, pamagitan na iyong anak na si Jesus, aming Diyos, tagapagligtas. Kasama niyo ngayon at walang hanggan. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Lord.
Muli,
Good
Amen.
morning
Maraming
po.
salamat po. Have a
Maraming
great weekend. Happy
Morning.
weekend.
Thank
Salamat.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Doc.
po.
Thank
Everyone.
God
you.
bless
Okay. Ask
everyone.
for
Thank
your
you,
copy na.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
God
Thank you
bless
po.
po.
Doctor.
God
See you
bless.
next Saturday. God bless. Bye-bye.